What's going on, all you sexy men and women out there, guys? Christian Streamer here. I hope everybody's having a great day. Guys, we got a banger for you today. We're spectating trios. We're going to go over a lot of basic tips and tricks, guys, that we need to focus on, as well as me, your teammates, guys. And if you like the video, make sure you like and subscribe. Also, guys, share it with a friend. If this touches anything of any of your friends that you know they struggle with. Also, guys, make sure if you don't already have TikTok, Kick, Twitch downloaded, please download it. Follow me at Hillboy901. Show me some love. Also, guys, Swift Energy. I know this sounds like an infomercial. I am so sorry. Guys, check out Swift Energy. They got hoodies. They got energy. It's amazing. Guys, check them out. Use Lions Den at checkout. That gives you 25% off. And for everything sold, I'll donate 5% to My Veteran Passion, guys. It's an awesome vet organization. I'll put their Discord below. Guys, you need to check them out. If you're a vet, if you know a vet, guys, these people are awesome. They help work with mental illnesses, just talking through issues. Guys, you need to check them out. Help support them as well. And I'll also put my Discord below. So, guys, check that out as well. So, guys, let's move on. We're going to rock some trios. I went to the ghoulie, and I absolutely crapped down this dude's throat. I should have used a shotgun. Now, you see how my reticle placement was on that wall? I did that on purpose because when you have a laser on your gun, a lot of people don't think about that. And that seems pretty basic, but a lot of people don't think about that. But you saw how the enemy's reticle was clearing the wall, so I could see his laser, so I knew exactly where he was looking. I knew where he was at. So I used the wall to kind of eat my laser until he showed himself, and then I snapped to him. And also, your reticle placement with the horizon is so important. You know, I wasn't at the ground using the ground. You know what I mean? I was actually using the wall pretty level with where his body was. That way I just have to snap left to right, not necessarily go up and then go right. Good pings from your boy. Rocking 2 kills. We got Sweaty here. 242. Dark only has 0. He has 0. So you know he's getting sniped at. So we got an enemy over there. Looks like Yellow's already pinged them. And then Voodoo. Oh, Voodoo's getting it. Nice little switchback. So you notice, guys, how he used the shelf. So he didn't just continue to run toward the enemy. He actually kind of used the shelf and played the enemy a little bit, and it worked. So we know we're getting sniped over here. I don't know what Blue's doing. He's just staring at him. Yellow's marked it, so Yellow seems to be the leader of the pack here. But Dark now has him 1 kill. So let's move on. We need to get enough money to get our loadout. We're currently about 3 minutes into the match. We need to work and get a loadout as quick as possible, then start pushing enemies, pushing bounties, you know, getting them gunfights in, those reps. That's how you're going to get better. So Yellow's marking something. Marking a buy station. So Yellow's getting with it. Yellow's like, hey, let's go get a loadout. Good for him. And that's so important when you're playing, especially a squad of 3 or 4, you know, honestly, even duos, it's not a big deal to me. You know, I go for kills. I don't necessarily go for wins or KD. I could care less about that stuff. You know, I basically land in, get decent guns, get a few plates, and I start pushing. You know, obviously I want to buy a loadout as soon as possible, but that's not 100% necessarily my goal. You know, maybe it should be, but my goal is just to get kills. You know, see how many kills I can get, break PRs. It's real important. It's super important, in my opinion, for you guys to get your loadout as soon as possible, so that way you're not using just, you know, ground loot weapons. If I'm not finding any worth weapons, you know, I'm not pushing a team with garbage weapons. Collecting a few plates. I feel you, Sweaty. It never lets me grab my loadout. So we have enough money to get a UAV. Green needs to kind of give him his money. Push back, get a UE. I don't know why he's not doing it. Okay. So it looks like he's going back to the buy. Getting a self-res or something. Yellow has a self-res. They have enough money for you, and I would probably grab one. And if I was his team, I'd kind of wait, because if somebody's headed that zip at the same time, Green may be in trouble, because they've already took off. And he's running LMG, or not LMG, I'm sorry. He's running Ram. This homie here, I think he's got an LMG, and then this homie here, I think's got a sniper. So it's I don't think It's a bad idea to have somebody with a sniper on your team. I snipe a lot now. I didn't used to, but I'm pretty good with it, so I like sniping. But I'm a mobile sniper. I don't just jump to a rooftop and chill there. I worry about position. I push teams, even with a sniper. But when you do that, you got to make sure your secondary weapon is very crucial. That you got, number one, enough ammo. Number two, the right weapon. You wouldn't carry an LMG and a sniper. That just makes no sense. Again, that seems like common sense to most people, but to some people, you'd be surprised. The biggest thing that a lot of snipers do when they're running snipers is their entire team will run snipers. And you see it all the time, the rooftop camp until the zone pushes. And see, these guys are getting jiggy with it. They're pushing, he's pinging, they're communicating, he's headed to a bounty. And it's so important. He's getting caught up in loot a little bit. We got a bounty up, our team's behind us, our team needs to be pushing with us. That is so important when it comes to working together. I don't think he meant to do that. Sweaty's definitely not a bad player, but his movement's a little... that's not a door, brother. Oh, Lord, he's stuck. So, guys, I'm watching this with you, with PlayStation 5. I don't have my PC set up yet, so I physically have to watch it as I'm, recording. So Green's still on the hill. Green needs to get down here with us. They're going to hit the zip. They need to shoot the zip down. One of them done did. And then there's the other one. Ooh. Brother's got a lot of ammo, but he needs it. I don't think LMGs are bad guns. I don't like them. The reload time is just insane. There has been a few Seiken builds that I loved, but Green finally makes it. And Green's getting dirty with it. He's pushing hard. That's good. So they need to be pushing together. Blue's going up the hill now. Yellow seems to be trying to get a different angle, which is okay. Now we're looting again. Our bounty's getting away from us. We got a car on Green, and our homies just said, frick Green, we're going to bounce. And Green's just dumping them rounds in him. So he's also running LMG. I think Blue's the only one running the sniper. This gun right here, guys, I started running this gun yesterday, or the day before yesterday, and man, I was literally 3-tapping people with this SMG. I don't know, the HRM was gross, and that was a complete waste of a PA. But I don't know, man. Yesterday it wasn't doing anything, so I got to go back to my wasp or something. Let's talk about decision making a little bit. Decision making being when to use a PA, a score streak, when to push, when not to push, when to push as a team. You see how their squad is super, super separated? So that's crazy because they're going to stack, right? Everybody's going to stack. It's part of the game. It's part of the culture now. People are going to be holding each other's pockets. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but the most important thing about it is that you push with your team. Anytime you push in a building, I'm bad to push, but I'm good at pulling away. So if I push in a building, I crack, knock one, I'm good to pull away and not try to challenge the whole team if I know I'm outnumbered. These guys here, it takes them a while. I don't even know what Blue's doing. Green finally got here. There's a guy up here. We got a crack. Green should push that roof and push immediately. There he goes. And let's see what happens. Let's go to Green and see what he's got going on. So he jumped back out of the building. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, that was his chance to push him. Now the guy's probably played it up by now. He needs to push in the window while Yellow's pushing up the stairs. And now we're running around the back of the building. I don't think he knows where he's at, but the guy's clearly in the room. He just threw a stun. There you go. Nice. That was pretty poor decision making, When there's 3 against 1, there could have been 2. They don't know for sure because they killed one on the buy. Obviously, there could be 2 left. We don't know for sure if there's 2, but in their decision or their mindset, there probably was. But one pushing the stairs, one pushing the window, collapse on them, that'd be a wrap. The decision making's not the best. When to move, when to... For example, challenging a sniper with this LMG and this dude's shots, he is not confident in his shots. he misses quite a bit. He got a crack. And see, that's the thing. Like, where's his homies at? They need to be shooting with him, and that guy would have been knocked. Especially the sniper here, the dude in the blue. Dark should have been there, you know. And but again, I wouldn't be challenging. There's another guy right there. I don't think he sees him. His homie sees him, and he's gonna go drop on him. He said, "Frick it." But this is part of the decision making I'm talking about. Knowing when to challenge people, right? Knowing when to push. The guys to your right, he just went in the water. Good observation on Sweaty's part. He has to mount. For him to be mounted with that gun, that's pretty bad. But again, if you're not confident in your long range, you're not going to get better. Another wasted PA. No, he didn't waste it, did he? Yeah, he did. You know, if you're not confident in your gunfights, the only way to get better and more confident is to get in gunfights. But an LMG ain't it. You're not going to be able to push and get your accuracy better. Especially taking fights that he's just dumping ammo. His homie had to give him some. But just dumping ammo like that at two people, getting two cracks, and not getting the downs, it's just a waste of time. Because now they're in zone. What I would have done, you know, per the decision making, was I would have gate camped. See, now they're pushing, and they still got the gas on their heels. Yeah, they're in zone, but the zone's going to close again the minute it closes here. So instead of pushing these guys the way they're pushing with no cover, water to the right, I mean, he could take the roof and try to get an aerial view, but instead they're just saying, frick it, I'm going to run over there, screw it, jump the wall, let's fight. And that's not a good decision because these have, look at all these buildings these guys have. They could hold an angle, they could hold a window, they could hold a doorway, you know. So we got it knocked. Let's see, we went down over it. Now what I would have done is I would have been coming to my team, let's gatekeep, right? Let's try to move to what could be the next zone. You don't know until this one closes, but by the time you get there, you'll know where the zone is. So if you could get ahead of these guys by wrapping left, super cool, you know. What's going to happen now is they're freaking with this team. Now remember the zone. I told you earlier, the zone is going to close again. We all know that it's Warzone. So they're sitting here messing around. They get lost in the sauce. They're worried about this fight. They're losing all their plates, you know. Now what's going to happen is the zone is going to start closing in 24 seconds. And while they're in this fight, this team's ahead of them, right? This team can hit this building, boom, they're gone. They're in zone. We're behind. We're up against the zone in the water. We need to go because if we wait too long, not only is the zone going to force where we go, but at the same time, now we're going to get pushed by another team or we're liable to run into another team. So that's part of that decision making I'm talking about. You know, the biggest thing that I see a lot is the decision making, map awareness, things like that. And I know you'll hear me talk about it all the time in every video I make. You know, learning to build. Now we're looting. I know he needed ammo, but we don't need to get lost in loot boxes. We're in a fight, you know, and hopefully we don't bump into another team. You know, and I've already seen these guys dump 2 score streaks. Score streaks should be a tool, okay? I think score streaks should be taken out of all loot boxes. Now we're just dumping more ammo. The dude literally ran. He's right in front of you and you're shooting at the car, brother. I think score streaks should be taken out of every loot box. I think it's absolute baloney that somebody can camp a rebirth box and basically just keep getting score streaks out of it. I think that's absolutely retarded. You know, people, and that's what people do. I've seen them do it. I've spectated people physically camp a room almost the entire game and just keep opening the same boxes and getting score streak after score streak. Munitions boxes and like, so here's another team. Don't shoot at them. So we need to get position. But now we're going to piss off another team. We need to get position and stop pissing these people off. Because look how much further we have to go versus them. They go over 2 buildings. They're safe. We're not. We need to make our way to this L-shaped building. But now we're going to push this team as well. You know, a score streak should be a tool, just like a heartbeat sensor. That stuff should be tools. Tools to assist you in a push or, you know, knowing the building layout, where people are in the building. Things like that. You know, I see people dump PAs and clusters for no rhyme or reason. You know, if there's a team where green is and you need to push to that building, that's when you put the precision down, you know. Put the precision down then you push. We got gas closing in, and we're literally just dumping all our plates. This man is reloading his gun with 74 bullets left. He is confident, isn't he? He knows he's going to miss those 74 bullets. So maybe that 15, 16 bullets will assist him in his kill. So he needs ammo once again. This man burns more ammo. He needs to choose a different gun for sure. And if he's going to do that, if he's going to do what he's doing, instead of looting while his homies are in a fight to get ammo, he needs to be carrying a munitions box. He's got enough money for a UE. He's got enough money for 2 munis. But I got a feeling when this team finds a team, they're going to collapse pretty hard. They're not going to know what to do because they keep going down. I don't honestly understand how Sweaty's got 6 kills playing the way he does. I guess just dumping ammo down range. But they popped a UE. That's good. They're getting aggressive. Now they're sticking together. See, that's the way you want to push a building. I do like how aggressive they are. They're getting bounties. They're popping UEs. But again, popping the UE makes no sense if you don't use it, right? Use the UE for intel. Use the UAV for intel, knowing where someone is at so you can push to get to the zone safely. Or if you want to push that team, push them safely. We got a guy to the right on the building, or in the building. We got a, so he's pinging. So their comms are pretty decent. I probably wouldn't go to the building. We got a long way to go. Oh, snap. How did that not knock him? That knocks me every time. One bouncing Betty almost knocks me every time. We need to go. We got 2 guys on the bridge. I don't think he sees them. Yeah, I guess he did see them. So these should be 2 easy knocks. But his accuracy struggles. Crack, easy knock, push, 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 push. Push. I wouldn't have thrown the thermite. Push, 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 push. He's getting shot by another team. Use their smoke as cover. Homie, now he's... What? Bro, why did you run? You had it. Easy 2 kills. He pulled away. Another Claymore. I don't know how he's not blowing up every time. He must have a perk on for that. You hate to see it. Green's in the gas. Blue's in the gas. He just got ran over. Holy frick. Buddy said, frick you. Homie's just cruising. All right. Moving on. The Ude. If it ever loads up. Rocking 3. He's a solo. So he's playing conservative. He's got a sniper. He's got a silencer. He's playing pretty conservative. But he's going to have to move, so he probably needs to hit the ground pretty quickly and start moving. There's a guy floating. Brother, take a shot. Take a shot. And that's another thing that's mind-blowing to me. He's got a Dury, so he'll be okay for a second. Oh, brick. Coming back. Let's pick somebody else, because that's a big back bot. Let's land on these guys. There's 2 guys on this roof right here. Nope. 3 guys. Well, they're separate. 2 there and 1 there, but nope, 2. There's 2 teams. What? Let's land on them. I bet this guy was like, what the frick hit me? I don't know who we're going to get. Wouldn't it be funny if we got the same guy again? That would be funny. Nope. Sweet. Got what do they call that? A mastery camo. He's definitely grinding for camos. So he's running a AMR 9, an HR. This guy's running HRM. I think it's a an HRM. Other homie's running the BP 50. I don't know what up with the Ram 7. I don't know what's up with the side tilt. I guess that's a new meta that people are running. I absolutely think it's the stupidest thing ever lived. But that's just me. It just goes to show the makers of the game have no idea how to make a game. Good kill. From Copycat. Brother's got smokes. That boy, push. His team's already in there. Get in there with your team. Push, push, push. His homie's down. He needs to turn around and get his homie. Yellow's got it. Push around and get your homie. What are you doing, brother? He's plating. Oh, my Lord. And this is what I talk about, you know, teamwork. You know what I mean? The time he just spent, first of all, his smokes are going to burn out. Second of all, they could get pushed by another team by then, you know? Fortunately, they didn't, but now Yellow's out there sacrificing his life to cover these guys. You know, the minute his homie went down, smoke, boom, start working on him, getting him up. Yellow had it. He was suppressing. You know, that's a big, big thing. Another thing I want to bring up that I haven't brought up is inventory management. I see a guy, bro, was just hanging out in the corner. I wonder if that was our sniper, buddy. I don't know. It looks like a different sniper rifle. Inventory management is something that, you know, people I don't think talk about enough. We are fixing to clap. We are panicking, chat. We don't talk about inventory management enough. Nice flare. Quick. Where the frick are you going, homie? There's going to be a guy in here, brother. Yep, see? Turn around and go back. Oh, no. He just pre-fires. He's a frick it. You need to go help your homie Yellow. Help your homie Yellow. He's going to run into him. Brother. That was poor decision making on his part. He said, frick Yellow. Inventory management is something that's so important. I run 4 slots of plates and then generally, you know, a gas mask or a muni or whatever extra or a plate box. But I know what I need, right? That makes my, you know, my looting so much more efficient. My decision making so much more efficient. They're fixing to eat dirt. The minute they get out of that smoke, they're gone. Because you know there's a team in this building. There has to be. It's the only building left on the map. You know. And there's a team right there. If it'll load up, we'll get to see what happens. Inventory management is so important. Buddy's just going to chill. That'd be his best bet to float. Inventory management is so important. You know, knowing what you need. That way, when you're running through loot boxes, you know, hey, I need a couple more plates. Boom, boom. I spam square, whatever. You pick them up, you move on. Stop staring at loot. Stop getting lost in the loot. You know. And remember your rotations when you're looting. Well, homie got second place just by floating. But he didn't have a chance. That team was locked in. They had zone. They all had their loadouts. GG's, you know. I don't know how many kills they had. I wished I did. Guys, I hope I covered a few things that will help you guys. I know it's hard sometimes to know what to do, when to do it. But guys, if you enjoyed the video, please make sure you hit the like, subscribe. Remember, follow me on Kick, Twitch, and TikTok at Hillboy901. And also, remember, check out Swift Energy, guys. We'll support the vets. 5% for everything sold with Lions Den. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope the tips help. Share it with a friend. And I guess I'll see you in the next Warzone video, guys. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, all you sexy people, man, I love you. Thanks for your support. Make sure you follow me on Kick, Twitch, and TikTok at Hillboy901. And guys, see you next video.